Have you ever felt like you were sent into someone's life for a reason you can't quite explain? As if the universe gently whispered, "Go, he needs you," and something inside you just knew? That feeling isn't a coincidence. That quiet voice, that deep certainty, it's your soul remembering a promise. One made long before you both ever met. Today, the angels want you to know, your presence in his life isn't random. It's a divine appointment. And the transformation he is experiencing right now, this change that he might not even be able to explain, has everything to do with you. He doesn't say it, but he feels it. And he feels it deeply. At first, he may have even resisted. Your energy, your light, stirred something within him that unsettled him. He was used to the predictability of his own walls, of his own emotional routines. Then you arrived, with your unique way of seeing the world, with your presence that touches without asking for permission. And something inside him began to change. The angels show that there is something in you that he has never found in anyone else. Maybe it's how you speak, so full of truth. Or the way you look into someone's eyes, as if you see the soul behind the pain. It's possible that he can't even put it into words. But he feels it. And that's what matters. When he thinks of you, it's not just desire. It's confusion. It's fear. It's hope. Because somehow, you activate within him the memory of a love that goes beyond this life. A connection that transcends logic, time, or space. You are for him, like a mirror of what he could be if he had the courage to fully surrender. And he wants to, oh, how he wants to. But there are battles happening within him. There are voices from the past trying to convince him that loving isn't safe. There are wounds he hides even from himself. And at the same time, there is something greater, a spiritual force that is pushing this man toward you. You didn't choose him by chance. And he wasn't placed in your path for no reason either. God brought you together for a purpose, healing, growth, and yes, true love. But this love requires a commitment that he is still learning to make. Because loving you isn't just about having you, it's about allowing you to see the parts of him that he has always tried to hide. It's letting you touch both his wounds and his victories. It's vulnerability. And that can be frightening. Even so, he keeps coming back. Even when he tries to step away, somehow life pulls him back close to you. Because the bond between you isn't fragile. It's sacred. It's deep. It's eternal. If you feel that he's more introspective, quieter, more distant, don't be fooled. That silence is loud. And what he's trying to understand within himself is precisely how someone like you can have such a profound impact on his soul. The angels show that he has started to see life differently since you arrived. He questions old certainties, reevaluates beliefs. He feels a desire to become a better person. And that, my dear soul, is the result of your presence, of your light. You didn't have to prove anything, nor fight for his attention. You simply were, you. And that was enough to make him see love from a new perspective. A love that doesn't bind, that doesn't demand. A love that embraces, that heals, that transforms. A love that challenges him to grow, even if it means letting go of the control he values so highly. He may still take time to put all of this into words. He may still struggle with this feeling. But the angels assure, what has been awakened inside him cannot be undone. The process has already begun. And you? Are you ready for what comes next? Because the angels have something to tell you too. This transformation isn't just about him. It's about both of you. You have also been chosen for this mission. Because within you lies a silent strength, a wisdom that heals without needing to explain. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. And this man, with all his defenses, has found in you a spiritual home he didn't even know he was seeking. Now more than ever, the angels ask you, keep being you. Don't try to force anything. Don't demand more from him than he can give at this moment. But also, don't hide your light to make him feel more comfortable. Be the sun. Be the lighthouse. He needs that light to find his way back. And when he finally understands what he feels, when he has the courage to acknowledge the impact you've had on his life, you will be ready. Not because you waited passively, but because you kept moving forward with faith, grace, and an open heart. That moment is approaching. And when it arrives, it will feel like time has stopped. Like everything that seemed impossible has finally aligned. The angels are preparing the scene. The right words. The perfect circumstances. And in the meantime, just breathe. Be grateful for being chosen for something so grand. Because being an instrument of transformation in someone's life is one of the greatest blessings we can receive. Now, if this message has touched your heart, the angels ask for something simple, yet powerful. Write in the comments, "I accept this mission with love." And if you feel this journey needs to continue, that this spiritual connection you're experiencing cannot end here, then sign up now. Not just to receive more messages like this, but to consciously and supportively follow the path your angels are showing you. Trust. They are with you. And everything is just beginning. And now, dear soul, it's important for you to know, there is a divine timing for everything. The time to plant, the time to grow, and the time to bloom. And this relationship, this connection that goes beyond the physical, is nearing its time to blossom. But perhaps the most beautiful part of all this is what's happening inside you. Yes, inside your heart. Because it's not just him who is changing. You are too. You are learning to love without losing yourself. To feel without getting lost. To give yourself fully without letting go of your light. The angels smile when they see this. They watch you with eyes full of love, for they know your journey. They know how many times you've doubted yourself. How many nights you cried in silence, feeling like no one truly saw you. But now, everything is changing. Because this connection, this man, this process, is bringing you back to yourself. It's reminding you of who you are. And who you have always been, a strong, intuitive soul, full of compassion and purpose. He feels it. He sees it. Even if he cannot quite name it yet. And when he finally comes to you, because he will, it will not be the same man. He will have gone through an inner journey. He will have faced fears. He will have shed emotional armor. All because of the presence you represent. But until then, there is something fundamental. Take care of your light. Take care of your heart. Take care of your path. Because the woman he is coming back to find is you, but not the one who hides. And yes, the one who shines. And if you feel deep within your chest that this message was a calling, a confirmation, then silently repeat or write down if you feel inclined, "I am ready to live the love that transforms." And share this message with another soul who is also waiting for an answer. Because when we share light, it multiplies. This is your time. And the angels are here to remind you of that. And now, dear soul, it's important for you to know, there is a divine timing for everything. The time to plant, the time to grow, and the time to bloom. And this relationship, this connection that goes beyond the physical, is nearing its time to bloom. But perhaps the most beautiful part of all this is what is happening within you. Yes, within your heart. Because it's not just it that is changing. You are too. You are learning to love without losing yourself. To feel without getting lost. To give yourself without giving up your light. The angels smile at this. They watch you with eyes full of love because they know your journey. They know how many times you have doubted yourself. How many nights you've cried in silence, feeling like no one truly saw you. But now, everything is changing. Because this connection, this man, this process, is bringing you back to yourself. It's reminding you of who you are. And who you have always been, a strong, intuitive, compassionate soul with a purpose. He feels it. He sees it. Even if he can't name it yet. And when he finally comes to you, because he will no longer be the same man. He will have undergone an internal journey. He will have faced fears. He will have shed emotional armor. All because of the presence that you represent. But until then, there is something fundamental. Take care of your light. Take care of your heart. Take care of your path. Because the woman he is coming back to find is you, but not the one who hides. Instead, it's the one who shines. And if you feel deep in your chest that this message was a call, a confirmation, then silently repeat or write down if you feel it, I am ready to live the love that transforms. And share this message with another soul who is also waiting for an answer. Because when we share light, it multiplies. This is your time. And the angels are here to remind you of that. But before this reunion happens, there is something the angels need you to deeply understand. True love begins within. The kind of love that transforms, heals, and elevates is born when you choose, every day, to remain true to your own essence. And you have been doing that beautifully. Even when you felt alone. Even when everything around seemed to doubt love. You kept the faith. You continued to care for your heart, nourish your soul, and be a light in the lives of those around you. And that's exactly why you are being guided toward this experience of transformative love. The angels want you to know that this man, while still going through his own process, already feels the difference between love that binds and love that frees. And he is starting to realize that what he feels for you is the kind of love that does not suffocate, but instead expands. That does not demand, but inspires. That does not limit, but leads to the best version of oneself. This is rare. This is sacred. And you, dear soul, are the channel through which this miracle is happening. Now, allow yourself to imagine for a moment him looking into your eyes and saying with all the sincerity in the world, "You've changed my life." Because that is what is forming in his heart. A deep gratitude, a desire to give back, to build something with you that goes beyond the ordinary. And he is preparing himself. With every thought, every dream, every silence he holds between words, he is getting closer to the truth he feels for you. He may not yet know how to express it, but he feels it deeply. So continue with your heart open, but aligned with your soul. You don't need to wait. You just need to be. Because when he finally arrives, it will not be to complete you, but to add to the complete woman that you already are. And if in this moment you feel the energy of this message pulsating within you, then know, it's because you are ready. Ready for the new. Ready for conscious love. Ready to live a story that honors your light, your commitment, and your journey. Write in the comments, "I am ready to receive this sacred love." And remember, everything that is real, true, and guided by God always finds its way back. Trust. Because the best is yet to come. And now, with all that is being revealed to your heart, you might realize how this journey has never been just about the other person. It has always been, at its core, about you. About your courage to keep loving. About your faith in better days. About your soul, which, even when wounded, has never stopped shining. The angels celebrate your strength. They say you are already reaping the invisible fruits of everything you've silently planted. The days you chose to move forward when everything told you to stop, the moments when you chose to be light when darkness seemed to prevail. And that is why now, the universe is starting to conspire in your favor in visible ways. This person, who was once conflicted, now feels a deep calling within their chest. Like a whisper that becomes impossible to ignore. They might try to rationalize it, seek justifications, hide behind commitments and obligations. But the heart will not be silent anymore. Because true love has its own sound. And that sound is echoing within them in your voice. The angels show that the coming days will bring signs. Unexpected words, unplanned encounters, feelings that confirm what your intuition already knows. And when that happens, do not doubt. Receive. Trust. You are being prepared for a soul reunion. A moment when everything will make sense. Not because it will be perfect, but because it will be true. And most importantly, you will be ready. You are no longer the one who waits, but the one who chooses. The one who does not lose herself in the other, but finds herself in love. The one who does not accept halves, but opens herself to wholes. This is the new version of you that they will find when they arrive. A whole, mature woman, connected to the heavens and to her own dreams. And if this message has accompanied you up to this point, it is because it belongs to you. Write in the comments, "I am that whole woman. And I received this love with awareness." And before concluding, listen with your heart. If you want to continue on this journey with more messages like this, filled with light, clarity, and direction, sign up now. Be a part of this path with your angels. They have so much more to show you. But the first step starts with you. What's coming goes beyond what you can imagine. And it's closer than you think. The angels say that all the pain you've faced so far will not be in vain. Every silent tear, every misunderstood goodbye, every attempt to love that wasn't received with the same intensity. All of this has been preparing the soil of your heart for something much greater than you imagined. This story, which is about to blossom, is not about neediness. It's about wholeness. It's about souls that recognize each other and choose to walk side by side, with freedom, with respect, with truth. And you know what's the most beautiful part of all this? You don't need to conform to anything to be loved this way. Because he is in love with exactly the woman you are. With your sensitivity. With your strength. With your intuition. With the way you turn silence into presence. Pain into sweetness. Chaos into beauty. He may not yet know how to handle the intensity of what he feels. He may stumble, make mistakes, go silent. But the love that's growing within him is real. And it's taking root deeply. And you feel it. Because your soul recognizes when it's in front of something true. So, even if the path isn't linear, keep going. Even if the answers don't come right away, trust. Even if the mind says it's not worth it, listen to your heart, because it knows the way back to love. You were sent to this story with a purpose. And this purpose is beginning to reveal itself now. Don't be afraid to open up, to allow yourself to feel, to show who you truly are. Because the woman who loves genuinely is the woman who transforms everything around her. And you are transforming this man. Not with demands, but with love. Not with control, but with presence. Not with fear, but with faith. This is your mission. And you are fulfilling it beautifully. That's why the angels are now whispering, with all their sweetness, keep going. What is coming is the love you always knew existed, even when the world said otherwise. And now, write with intention, I am worthy of this transformative love. And I receive it with gratitude. This is your truth. And the angels are celebrating with you.